Don't fuck up.
But enough about Meredith. I've been crying all day, you don't know, man. I'm gonna get shit-faced and talk shit, piss you all off, because it's what she would have wanted. Let's hear it. How about that? This crowd is to die for. All right. We'll do some material. I saw this guy. I ran into this guy, and he had a tattoo on his neck, and it was a tattoo of a swastika, but it had like a circle and a little line through it. Which I guess means, for this guy, when it comes to Nazis, he's just, he's just that. Just no thank you on the Nazis. I like to think that initially he was going to get the Klansman with the circle and the line through it, but then he's like, people are just going to think I like the Ghostbusters a lot, I gotta get something else. Yeah, it's weird. I've been crying and laughing all day. I laugh inappropriately. I think I saw the funniest thing I ever saw in my life, like 2 weeks ago at the hospital. I cut the fuck out of my finger, right? I'm not even going to try to explain how I did it. But I went to the hospital, and they had this medical-grade glue, and they were going to put it on my finger, and the guy was down there, and he's looking at it, and he opens up the little tube, and he goes, and he goes, ah! Ran off! And then he ran back by, shrieking. He runs by, screaming again. He runs by one more time, just losing his mind. I'm like, buddy, where are you going? You are at the hospital. Just take a seat. Someone will be right with you, man. What if when you work at the hospital and you get injured, they make you go sit in the lobby with everyone else? They make you walk out and come back in like you're taking the ball back? I don't know. Hang out at the hospital a lot. One of the times I got hospitalized, I was on acid. Yeah, it's about as fun as it sounds. I found a bolt on the ground. I just stared at it for 45 minutes like, Jesus God, there's medical equipment in this hospital that's missing parts, man. I wake up the next morning, right, the nurse comes in, she's like, so how you feeling? You feeling any better? I'm like, oh yeah, this place is significantly less terrifying when it's daytime and you're not on LSD. And I swear to God, from across the hall in a completely different room, I hear someone yell, I heard that! Probably would have been fast friends if it weren't for the fact that at that moment you hear eeeeee. And they're like, Jesus God, he's flatlining, we're gonna have to shock him. God damn it, this thing is always fucking with me. Fuck! Bolt fell out again, guys. We're gonna lose him. He's done for. This is Meredith's stage. I always love doing comedy in here because it's like doing comedy on the set of a sitcom that ain't funny. How does it feel, comics? That statue of a bear with a hula hoop is more talented than any of us. What do you think? I was walking by a Burger King recently, and there was a sign on the Burger King, and it said, under new management. And I was thinking to myself, like, what did the previous manager do that they had to, like, inform the community that it was safe to come in again? He's, like, wearing tomatoes over his eyes, taking his shirt off, putting razor blades in the kids' meals. I don't know what that shit is. That's my worst fear. Like, I've worked shit jobs, and my worst fear has ended up being, like, the cool manager. At, like, a fast food restaurant, like, hey, eating's on the clock, guys. We don't have to wear our visors. Let's loosen up. Turn off the radio, plug in the iPod, huh? We're here till closing. Fuck that. Oh, shit. You know what I noticed recently is the ugliest fucking people, they wear the most perfume and cologne. You notice that? Is it like, what are you trying to mix up my senses? I see your fat ass. You're not sure. That's like trying to hide a fart by showing everyone on the elevator a dance move. That smell? Oh, it's that ugly guy over there doing the Watusi. I see him there. Oh, Christ almighty. I gotta do Meredith's favorite joke that I had. Guys, the honeys, the women, they always think I'm fronting. They think I'm fabricating. Well, I'm talking about my financial situation, all right? The way that I make money. But you've got to believe me, man. I'm stacking that cheddar. You feel it? Them chips, that's right. I'm rolling that dough. I'm getting that bread. I'm putting on that lettuce, that green. I work at a sandwich shop. I wish I was dead! I don't mean to lie to you guys like that. I mean, I wish I was dead. I'm just unemployed, too. It's a good time. We're feeling good, man. I suffer from deep insecurity. Who doesn't? We're fucking comedians, you know. We're all here for a reason. We be out getting laid or whatever. We're here all the time. But I don't like people with confidence. I don't even like hanging out with them. They intimidate because they don't know that they're boasting. They don't realize that they're bragging. I was with a friend of mine. He's like, "Look, we're gonna sneak into a movie." So we went down to the movie theater. I was thinking he was gonna like lead us into a side entrance or something, but we just went through the front door, past all the little ropes and shit. The girl with the ticket box, she comes out and says, "Excuse me, do you boys have your tickets on you?" And my buddy, he just looks at her and he goes, "Huh?" "Oh, we're good." And then we just fucking walked in. I couldn't believe it. He like Jedi mind tricked us into some shitty Seth Rogen movie. "What else do you think that would work?" I'm like, "Excuse me, young man, you know how fast you were going back there?" "Huh?" "Oh, I'm good." Just leave him standing there trying to process the shit like those weren't the droids he was looking for or something. So what, you guys fucks with homeless people? You gotta laugh, otherwise you're gonna cry, right? That's the theme of fucking everything I do. Like, you see them, and like, it's sad, but it's funny too, because they're like lose their shit. Like, I was walking with a friend of mine one time, and one of them's coming towards us, fucking Janine Garofalo's got a wooden crucifix, or whatever the fuck he was talking about, right? And I was like, dude, look at him, he's in his own little world, I've never seen anything like it. And the guy locked eyes with me and said, "Do you want to know why they call me Swoop?" And they just kept going. And I gotta tell you folks, I was sad to see him go. Because I did want to know why they call him Swoop. Come back, Swoop, I want to hear the story. I like to imagine he's like, "You want to know why they call me Swoop?" And then he just shoots into the fucking sky like a rocket. "Why they call me Swoop?" "We know why they call you Swoop, buddy. I'm sorry there's not more resources for people like that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" This next thing, this is a character that has never worked and won't tonight. This is a man who believes that his wife has been cheating on him, but in reality she's gone on a health kick. Alright? He thinks that his wife's cheating on him, she's on a health kick. "Hey, so baby, I went through your phone and just who the fuck is Yoga Matt?" Huh? "Yeah, I heard you and your friends talking. Like, you gotta tell me a little bit about this pale Leo fella." Come barging in. "Hey, which one of you motherfuckers is rock climbing Jim? Huh? Who's this Richard Simmons that we're going to?" Guys, you guys think Jesus ever walked along the surface of the water and longed to swim? You know what I mean? Like, all the little kids are in the water, like, "Come on, Jesus, get in the water, we're having a good time." He's like, "I can't." "You're a freak, Jesus. A freak." "Yeah, well, at least I have a gad." I don't know why that's Jesus' voice, but there we go. We're having a good time. I was walking over, it's going to get bluer, I'm going to get darker, I have to do it. I have to piss you off at least a little bit. I was walking on the U District campus, I was walking around. I don't go there, I just like to be around as a reminder of what you might turn into if you don't apply yourself. And I saw these pro-life protesters, and they had a sign, and it was two fetuses in utero right next to each other, right? Like an ultrasound. And it said, "Can you guess which of these was the rape baby?" And I was like, God damn, man. I have always wanted to be on a game show. Show me what's behind uterus number 1, Bob Barker. I want the all-expenses-paid trip to the abortion clinic. I'll tell you what, you caught me, I can't guess. Let's do the Price is Right instead. You tell me how much the cost of tuition is for just one of them, and I'll scrape together enough money from friends and family to have them both in a septic tank before we have to name either. What do you think? That's a good joke. Alright, what am I gonna go out on? Shit. Well, I guess I should be a little sweet. Well, listen, Meredith was very, very sweet, and she was very kind to me. She started like a week after I did. And the only people that I feel worse for than the people in this room who knew her are the people who are not in this room who never had the opportunity.